Okay, if you're tuning in, you're watching the 2023 Club Molisani Charities Best of Molisani Bocce Tournament Finals of Joe Zdesar versus Frank Rossi. Joe won the toss. He threw the first ball down. Good first point. Here comes Frank Rossi for a shot. And a nice clip there. Is he able to get it out? Not enough, so Joe will have the point still. Here comes Frank now with his second ball as we get settled in here for the finals. Frank Rossi right now having no losses. Joe just beat Pete Malrano in the third place game. Will need to beat Frank twice to win the finals. Frank only needs to win one time to be Mr. Molisani of the year. Okay, here comes Joe now, lining up for a shot. Can you put that TV? Yeah. Joe fires. And a nice knock by him. Joe with a nice hit there, able to hit Frank out. Here comes Frank now for his point.
No, you're not getting rid of that. No, I don't blame you.
Hang on, guys.
Wait, let him wait.
Here comes tournament director Frank Sillo. Dave Malrano coming out to measure.
Okay. 72 and a half. Right.
Here comes Frank Rossi now. Banged it into his own ball, now able to bump it up for two as Frank gave the signal. Today's officials, Frank DeSillo and Dave Malrano. Joe with two balls back, looking to point between Frank's balls. And he'll get one. Looking to get two here in the first frame of the finals. Here comes Joe again. Does he have the line? Looks like it's curving in. It's going to bump onto Frank's. Oh, looks like it's close. Frank and Joe scoping it out. And Frank will get the first points. Just one, though.
One.
So Joe mistakenly bumped onto Frank's ball, bumped it in. Good ball by Frank.
Okay, we got it.
Okay, Joe coming in for his point. Okay, here comes Joe now, lining up for a shot. Fires, misses right. So Frank's first ball, holding strong here. Joe now pointing in his third ball. So Joe gets the point, but it took 3 to get it. Frank now with his second ball. Lining up for his shot. Fires. Oh, he clipped Joe's ball and everything. But got a couple of the other balls to move around too. Pauline moved a little bit. Joe's ball is point, but Frank plenty of room to roll in. So he'll get it. Back to Joe now. His fourth and final ball of the frame. Here he goes. It's long, but it looks in from here.
It don't matter, I'm pointing, it doesn't matter.
Today's officials, Frank and Dave, both scope it out. Frank says he's pointing anyways. Here he goes. And he's got one for sure. Frank says he's got 2. They're going to measure. So I guess a quick little brief of what's been going on here this weekend. It's the Best of Molisani tournament. 66 club members signed up this weekend for 4 flights. And it's 2 for Frank for his 3-0 start here in the finals. We had 4 flights in this weekend's tournament. Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and Saturday evening. Teams battled their way out. 4 players were taken from each flight. 16 advanced to Sunday. And today we started around 9 a.m. with 16 players. Now down to the final 2. Frank Rossi undefeated still. Joe with 1 loss. His 1 loss came from Frank a couple matches ago. So Joe will need to beat Frank twice to win the finals. Frank only needs to win 1 time to win the tournament. The games are to 12. There goes Frank now for his first point. Good first roll. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Also, it's a brand new stream. I know we had one going all day, but wanted to make one separate for the final. So thank you for tuning in here. I want to mention to everybody, if you could just click subscribe to the channel, help support our channel as we continue to try to grow the streaming service here at Club Molisani for future tournaments. As this tournament will be concluding today, figuring out who is Mr. Molisani of the year. Our women's tournament is April 1st. It is the Women's Spring Fever Tournament. Here comes Frank now, first shot.
And you made the right choice. Russ.
Oh, he misses. The Women's Spring Fever Tournament, April 1st. We're going to have 24 women's teams, 4 women per team. We're going to have a couple small vendors here for businesses, for people to come in and shop and check out some local businesses in the area. So come out to that event. After April 1st, our next tournament here will be the June tournament, the Club Molisani Charities Open Bocce Tournament. Registration for that will be opening up soon. Frank with a miss point. That is our big tournament of the year, where it's 4 people per team. So Frank firing his last ball of the frame. Currently up 3-0 here early in the finals. Frank says it's iffy, but Joe, taking a look at it, he's just going to try to hit Frank's ball out and make room. Goes for the Paulino. Oh, and he clipped it. So that was a better strategy, I should say, by Joe. Go for the Paulino. There's nothing back here on the back wall. Go for the Paulino. Take a big swing so you can get a big frame out of it. Took his shot, but was only able to skim the Pauline. Now they're questioning whose point it is. Joe wants to see. Here comes Chris Purcell now with the measurement.
Shout out. Shout out to all you people out there.
So Chris measuring. Chris today finished in 4th place. He had lost to Pete Melrano earlier. Joe taking a look at it. But here we are in the finals. Joe versus Frank. Joe gonna point in here. Here comes his point. Ooh, is it enough? Oh, it's gonna fall out. Nope. So his 3rd ball just falls out for the point. Here comes Joe's final ball now. Gonna try to bump on his ball. He does. What a nice bump up. Could be potentially 3. There's 1, 2. They're gonna look for 3. 3 to tie this thing up at 3-3. Great point there by Joe. Able to tie this thing at 3-3 in the finals here. Nice bump up there. Looked like he had the 1. Looks like he had the 1, but then he was able to bump on it, push it up for 2, and then got that 3rd one in also. So here he goes now, pointing in his ball for the frame. Tying this 3-3 here. Joe needs to win to have a chance to win this tournament, as Frank has no losses on the weekend. Frank fires. Miss. There goes Jay now on the
Frank,
court.
how close is that?
Nice square hit by Frank. But it looks like Joe still has the point. So Joe's first point, taking 3 of Frank's balls out. Frank looking to put one on here. Looks to be well short. Here comes Joe now. Plenty of room to point on it. This ball's going to fade out also. It's in for point. Okay, here comes Frank now. He'll touch his. And a nice ball in front.
Does he have one?
You got a second point, Joe.
Okay, thank you.
So Frank with the first point, Joe with the second. He fires. Bang! He's able to hit him out. And get the point. Good shot there. He's got one left. Looking to get 2 and take the lead. Here he goes. Has 1, looking for 2. Will get his first lead of the finals at 5-3. So good inning by Joe there, able to take his first lead of the finals, 5-3. Currently in a 5-0 run. Frank started out with a 1 point, then a 2 point frame. Then Joe came back with 3 and 2. Here comes his first ball. Good first ball there. Here comes Frank Rossi lining up for a shot. He leans, he fires. Oh. Just skinned it. Not able to get it out. But it does open it up, but Frank will have to use his second ball. Here he goes, trying to put it on here. Force Joe to shoot. Okay. Frank, good ball. Joe, lining up. He fires. And he knocks him out of there. Good hit by Joe. These two have been consistent all weekend long. That's why they're here. Here comes Frank now. Comes in for the point. Joe rolling in. Looking to hold the line, but is it enough speed? No. Oh. Frank says no. Wags the finger. Doug says no. Dave looking at his watch.
On that phone, he's looking at the ball
Dave, Charlie's one of those when he's playing indoor soccer.
It's where I work for indoor soccer. I blew out my knee.
So Joe, short on his third ball. Looking to bump up his. Advantage goes back to Frank. As he will throw the final ball to frame. Joe gets the point though.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Frank got a point in. Here he goes. Looks to have the line and the speed. Great ball there by Frankie Rossi. Able to get one out of it to make a 5-4 match. So 5-4 here. Here comes Frank's ball.
Dave, what you got there?
About 22-ish.
Two.
Probably just under 2.
All right.
Okay, here comes Joe ball. Rolling in on Frank's point.
Get up there. Get up there.
Looks to be enough. So Joe in for the point. Here comes Frank fires. And he's able to get it out. Good long distance shot there by Frank. 5-4 match here in the finals. Joe pointing in now. Here he goes. I don't think his ball's going to have enough on it, though. Comes into view. Looks to be short. James wags his finger, says no. Also co-tournament director, James Savaggio, along with Frank DeCillo. Joe pointing in his third ball. Here he goes. Gets around his. Great point there by Joe. So a nice ball there in for the point. Good hit there by Frank. So Joe now. Rolling again. That's a great hit by Frank. Joe rolling in his fourth ball. See how it comes in. Gets past his. Another great ball by Joe. Right next to the Paulino. Okay, here comes Frank now lining up for a shot. Oh, he missed it. So Frank not able to hit Joe's ball out. Gives Joe a 6-4 lead. So a tough miss there by Frank. Gets Joe the Paulino. Here comes Dave Melrano now for the measurement. Measuring to see if it is 12 feet or more. Gives a thumbs up, it's good. We thank Dave for his measurement today. So here comes Joe for his first point in the frame, up 6-4, needing to win this match to play a game 2. Both these guys battling it out to win the 2023 Best of Molisani Singles Tournament and be named Mr. Molisani of the Year. Here comes Frank's ball. Frank able to go off the wall and sneak it in there. Not completely covered though. Joe electing to point on it. He'll take the same line as Frank to go off the wall. Looks to be deeper though. Just touches, comes off. And a nice point there by Joe to come off the wall. Good roll in by him. Here comes Frank now. Fires. Oh, he clipped it, but hit his own ball also. He's able to make room, but wasn't able to pick it clean. So he'll go straight at it this time. Ball falling in. Great roll by Frank. But is it open for a shot? Joe can definitely see that. So Joe is going to try to pick this clean as he is up 1 ball advantage right now. 2-1 in the back. Let's see if he can pick this clean. Joe lining up now. Fires. Bang! He hit it square on there. Good shot by Joe. Now he has two. Frank with his final ball. Frank touching the wall. Coming in. A very nice point there. He's going to come a little further in. Further in. It's closer, closer. He's got the point. Very close to Joe's ball. Joe can pick this clean. He could potentially have two here. Fires. Oh, he hit his own butt. Oh. Gets the break, though. Hit his own ball, but his ball stayed around. So he'll get one out of it. So Joe able to escape that frame with a 7-4 lead as he hit his ball in the final shot. Here comes his first point. Now up 7-4.
Score right, 7-foot market.
Yeah, 7-4. That's what I have also. So Frank's able to put one on. Comes Joe now outlining for a shot. Good clip there.
We're all good. We're all good. What happened? No game. No game.
Frank able to put another good one on.
That's all I gotta do, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe with a hit. Nice hit there.
Jays are 50th on 49. That's where they belong.
Our name is still in the basket with the rest of the letters.
We can make our name in that basket.
Okay, here comes Joe now. Rolling, just trying to put something close. Potentially steal, but doesn't look like he will be able to. Nope, not going to be able to get around there. So Frank with the point now. Trying to roll to get 2. Nope, not this time. 7-5. He gets 1 and the Paulino back in his hands. So a 7-5 game. Frank's got the Paulino in his hand.
And he got lost. 7-5. So he never came. Because he was going to come see the class.
So you don't like marking it? You don't want to be responsible?
Frank now first pointing. Here comes his first roll. Had the lead early here, 3-0.
But they got lost.
First question, I had 6.
They got all confused. So they never came.
Good point there from Joe.
I was hoping to meet him, but he got lost.
Frank fires. Oh, hit the Pauline to the back wall. You see now it's in that far corner.
Hey, Luch, your account expired over there.
My account expired?
Oh, it's gone. There's no camera, you know that.
Oh, it just goes blank sometimes.
You're trying to recover your account.
Trying to recover my accounts.
It says.
Oh, it's up there.
It's showing on
Yeah, it's up on the screen now. I think it just goes blank. I don't know why it does that. Oh, and Frank missed it. Comes Frank again. Not able to get the point, but he puts 2 balls in front to try to block it up a little bit. Joe has the point now. You guys kind of see the situation now. Frank burned 1 of his balls, so he's out of balls now through all 4. Joe having 3 in the back and the current point can really push his lead now. Here he goes. So here comes his first ball. Looking to get around Frank. That's not going to have enough speed on it. Joe, knowing it was not enough speed on it, he wanted to just get it out of the way, leave that lane open for him to point. Here comes Joe again. Again is short on it. He'll have a third attempt at it. Comes Joe's final ball, taking a deeper lane. Let's see it come in.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I knew you had another ball left. That's all good.
So, Joe, good point to finish. The Frank gets 2 out of it. Puts his lead 9-5. Still a 1-possession match.
Like that.
It's still within 1 possession. Joe's first point. Here comes Frank now, rolling on it. It's going to fall out.
Frank, pin's easier to say.
I'm sorry?
Pin's easier to say.
Frank rolling again. Using his second ball here. Good point there. Oh, went through. Oh, it went right through him. Joe will try again. He fires. And he's able to knock out Frank's ball. It took 2 tries to do it. Frank with the ball up now. He's going to shoot. He fires. And a good clip by him. So 1-1 in the back now. Frank still has a point. You guys can't see it in that view. Frank has a ball to the left of the Paulino. Let's see if it comes in frame, and it does. Just passes by the Paulino. Okay, Frank lining up for a shot. Fires. Bang! Hit both of everything. Oh! Man! He hit the Paulino and Joe's ball. Frank says he has it. They're looking at it. Paulino looks like it's tucked in the corner. And Frank is able to get the point.
RN.
9-6 here in the finals. Joe needs to win to force a game 2. Frank needs to only win 1 time. 2023 Club Molisani Charities Best of Molisani Singles Bocce Tournament. 66 members started this weekend. Now we're down to the final 2. Trying to figure out who will be Mr. Molisani of the Year. Frank able to get one on the last frame. This is a 9-6 match. Good first ball has Joe lining up for a shot. He fires, clips Frank's ball, not able to get it completely out. He'll have to go again. So a good first ball by Frank. Joe just clipped it, not able to knock it out completely for the point. He's got to go again now. Here comes his point. Stellar point there by Joe. Here comes Frank. He fires. Clips Joe's out, and it's enough to get it out completely. Joe's going to have to point again here. Frank with the advantage, 2-1 in the back. Here comes Joe now, taking that straight line approach. He'll get it. Nice ball in front. There goes Frank. Oh, and the Polino shot. Polino now on the back wall. Joe with the point. Correction on my part. Each one of them have a ball still in the back. Joe's got one more. Frank's got one more. Frank trying to figure out what he wants to do. Has two balls in the back now. Looks like he's just going to roll for point. Here's ball come in. Frank rolling the distance. Nice point there.
Joe, it's about 2 feet.
2 feet out, he says. Joe's going to come down and look at it.
He was having fun. He didn't point.
Yeah, you know, I told, he was calling me, and I'm playing too. We were playing, it kind of bothered me.
Joe scoping it out, having the final ball of the frame. Currently up 9-6. Trying to get the Polino back. He's going to take a shot at it. He's going to try to clip this thing out. Let's see what happens. Fires. Nudge on the Pauline. Oh, and his ball came out. So he shot onto the Pauline. A lot of force on that throw. Ricocheted off the Pauline and fell out. Frank held the point. There goes Frank now rolling in. Polino almost to the far back line. Let's see Frank's first point. Comes into frame here. Good ball there. Joe's saying there's enough room. He's going to point on it. He likes it, puts the thumbs up. Great point there. Able to hold that straight line all the way down for point. Frank fires. Oh, what a nice solid hit there by Rossi. Here comes Joe now, trying to put another one on. Looks to have some speed on it. A little further past the Pauline. It's in. Frank fires again. Misses to the right. So Frank on the miss. As a result of pointing. Try to put something on. Steal the point away. Looks very good. Frank Rossi with a nice roll after his missed shot. Joe with 2 balls now. Fires, misses left. So his first ball's a miss. He's got 1 left still. Frank holding point. Frank has scored the last 2 points. A 9-7 match, game to 12. And he's able to knock him out of there. Great hit by Joe. Now a 10-7 game. Great hit by Joe to take the point away. Able to regain the Paulino. Now up 10-7. It's 2 points away from forcing a game 2. Took 2 balls to get Frank's out, but Joe is able to do it and able to put on a good ball to start this frame. 2 points away from forcing a game 2. There goes Frank now. Oh, and it's Paulino too. So Paulino on the back wall. Great shot there by Frank. Able to, he'll take it. So Paulino right in front of me. Frank's ball right in front of me. The Paulino a little to the right of his. Joe tried to shoot his own ball and missed. Wasn't able to do it. So he burns his second ball. He's going to try it again. Fires. Oh, misses back-to-back throws. Burns two. Joe now, he's got to use his final ball here. Frank still with 3 balls, patiently waiting. Joe's going to have to put something close. It's important here he keeps it in play too. Don't want to burn this one. It'll be an easy 4 for Frank. Okay, here he goes. He's got a solid ball. In for the point. So he uses his final ball, rose straight at the Polino.
I think that would have been better.
Frank Rossi now lining up for a shot. Oh, he did square. It does look out. Great hit by Frank. Hit it square on. Was able to push Joe's ball back. He's going to fire and try to bring one of his balls over. He got it. He brings in 2 more. A nice move by Frank Rossi there to shoot his ball on the opposite side to try to bring his in. Was able to clip it, bring both those 2 in. Now he's got one final ball, trying to get 4 in the frame and take the lead. Let's see it. Let's see it. It's 4 points there. They're going to double check.
For sure. Move forward a little bit.
Looks like 4. They're going to measure.
Yeah, move forward. Maybe that one might not be in. Maybe.
Joe
Which one do you want to measure?
saying, let's measure.
Let's measure. You want to measure these?
The red ball did get touched a little bit, so it might have moved.
I don't know, just measure
Why
all
not? Just
3.
to make sure. Yeah, we're here.
Alright.
39.5 to the front.
So they're measuring. Let's see what they are.
That's in 35.
3, 4. 4 points. Frank Rossi taking the lead.
Great shot, Frank.
A great shot by Frank to bring his balls over. Results into him to take the lead here, 11-10. Great frame by Frank. He would get 4 points out of it. Huge. Joe fires, misses. Joe able to knock Frank on a second throw, but Frank still has the point. Frank is 1 point away from winning this tournament. Game is to 12. Polino is on the far back wall. Let's take a look. It's in that far corner there. Joe now trying to, he's got to use his third ball. Joe's third ball. Is it in for point? Frank's looking at it. They're going to look at it to make sure.
Yeah, it looks like it's in.
So Joe got it. Here comes Frank now. 1 point away. Oh, his ball's got some speed on it. It's going to sit. It's going to sit. It will. Woo! Frank's sweating on that one a little bit. But he's able to get it. Put one in. That's the could be the game point right there. Back to Joe now on his fourth and final ball. Joe trying to strategize and see what he wants to do to figure out where to put this. Frank with still 2 balls in the back, but Frank only needs 1 point. Currently holding point also. Here goes Joe's ball rolling in. He needs to get the point here to stay alive. His ball touches the wall. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. And Frank Rossi will get the win, a victory for Frank Rossi. Joe's ball coming up just short. A nice run by Joe, coming in second. Frank Rossi winning the tournament, winning 12-10. A great run by him as he is your 2023 Club Molisani Charities Best of Molisani's winner of the tournament and Mr. Molisani of the Year. Great win by him. Frank's first victory of the tournament. We get right here. We're going to get a photo of Frank now, so I'll be right back.
We'll take a picture of us with the guy.
Letters for the board right here. Final 2. And my job is
Jane. You're so quick with those names, you know.
You can change right away. Get in, Mooch.
Luke, can you change the shirt? Everyone's in gray and black.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. All right, good. That's a good picture. Frank, you don't want to?
I told him he's gonna charge him double. Those are winning balls now. The price just went up. Hold them up, hold them. But they do the one though. And he's got a lot of cash in his pocket, so I want to hear it.
Frank, you gotta give
Frank, you gotta pay double now for the balls.
What's that? Oh, you should give it to me for free.
Those are your balls.
No, they're his.
Oh,
we
they're
have
his?
to say, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said, you gotta pay double for that.
Russ, you don't even know the text that Frank was sending me to us last night.
Really?
Yeah, and then he was texting Dave. He's like, I'm almost 2 and out, I'm halfway there.
So, before we depressed, yesterday after we played in the.
Hey, Frank. Well, are you the best player in Molisani right now? You want to play 50 bucks? Maybe that's up?
Go ahead. I didn't hear it. Did you grab my truck? I was like, he goes, yeah, I should have left him in your truck. And I go, wait, what are you doing? I was like, I'm halfway there. He goes, was up 6-0 against Rocky and lost 12-8. I fucking suck.
So once again, Frank Rossi, champion of the 2023 Club Molisani Charities Best of Molisani Bocce Tournament. Singles tournament that Frank Rossi went undefeated today in Sunday's bracket, winning first place. Joe Zdesar coming in second, a nice run by him. Frank Rossi, Mr. Molisani of the year, will hold that title for the year until next year. He'll have to defend his title, but until then, he's going to celebrate and enjoy the rest of his Sunday. An incredible run by him. Best of Molisani. Thank you everyone for watching and tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us with our channel and our streaming. Help us get an idea of what we need to do better here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was well worth it. I love being back here and commentating for you guys. It was an awesome day to watch a bunch of great matches between the members. And Frank Rossi is your winner. Mr. Molisani, Frank Rossi.
Is it still live? Is it still live?
Yeah, Frank, do you want to say anything, Frank?
Not really. Feel better. I hope you're happy. So once again, thank you everyone. Appreciate it. I'm going to be logging off here. Once again, Frank Rossi is our champion. Our next tournament is going to be April 1st. The Women's Spring Fever Tournament, 24 teams. And then after that, we will have our June tournament, Open Bocce Tournament in June. And then we'll have one in the fall also for our Fall Classic. So the start of 2023, we've gotten through 2 tournaments. Frank Rossi able to capture this one. And congratulations to him. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Until next time, ciao.